Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is the monthly zodiac readings. For those who don't know, the way I read is I focus more on the lessons and the personal growth that you can get from the tarot rather than the outcome. I prefer to use the Celtic cross because it gives a general overview of issues, but even in doing so I focus more on the lessons and the advice than the outcome, because there are no predetermined outcomes, right? That we do have an impact, even if in the reading the Celtic cross has a future card and an outcome card. My focus is not on that, but on what you can do in the now. Okay, so if that works for you, then you're in the right place. This is the reading for Virgo. Hello Virgo, this is your reading for the month of November. Dear fellow earth signs, Virgo, this is your reading. Okay, oh, what do you want me, Virgo? Oh gosh, man. Adi and Uncle Nige are coming back just now.
Cool.
And Daddy's coming later.
Oh, cool. Cough and cold.
Is it? Okay. In your sorry, I was chatting with in your beneath the deck is the Six of Cups, and sorry I included that. Anyway, it's okay. So this talks to me about something unresolved from the past, Virgo. The High Priestess is this could be Pisces, Cancer that you're dealing with. But it could just be speaking about you are doing that, seeking inner counsel, and it might be over something that's broken your heart. So maybe you are doing the hermit and going within. But you are not just going within, you are getting in touch with that wisdom, inner wisdom and guidance. You have in your, what you need to think about, you get the Hanged Man, and you are in a place of stuckness. But in that place, you can choose to rail against the system, or you can choose to allow the sense of stuckness, and in the process get enlightenment. And by enlightenment, what I mean is you get the answer. So I feel like you need to be keeping your mind open and looking at whatever's going on with an open mind. Allow your perspectives to be challenged, Virgo. I think earth signs can be stubborn. Speaking as an earth sign, I think by nature, if you think about the metaphor for earth signs, metaphorically, earth signs can be stubborn. I'm thinking about the bull, I'm thinking about the goat, and, well, the hermit was just like, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. Oh, we are funny. And then you, in your near past, you get the Seven of Swords. So Virgo, I don't think it's been easy. I think there's been a lot of pain. I think there's a feeling that you've been deceived. Yeah, I can't say it any other way. Swords, swords, swords. You're not the first sign. It looks like November's quite like a tumultuous time for many, but it's leading to healing. You get this King of Swords in your unconscious, and I think that this is talking about like maybe you've been dealing with this is in your unconscious. Let me think about it. You may be needing to speak up. Maybe you haven't been, but I think you're getting ready to speak up for something that you might feel is unfair. And I think it will lead in your near future to a feeling of being untrapped. You're going to untrap yourself, but it requires you to speak your words. Speak up, whether it was something that was unfair, real, or imagined. You need to speak up, and I think you will, because that's in your unconscious. It's like, almost feels to me like you won't be able to help yourself. And you are feeling love, Virgo. Maybe this is self-love. Like maybe you're coming to this place of merging your divine masculine and feminine, although I think that is an ongoing process. But maybe you're working on that. Or maybe you are feeling in love. It's a lovely energy because it's in the upright. And around you, you get the, sorry, I shouldn't be shuffling that. You get the Six of Swords. And I think that this, speaking up, takes you from this place of stuckness and this place of unsmoothness, like rocky water, this tumultuous energy takes you to a place of more peace. Because you've spoken up, now you know. Or you've spoken up, now you've said your piece, and people react the way they will react, but you've said your piece. Or maybe you've even resolved something, and then you get the Fool. And I think it might be related to this unfinished business here, but the Fool is like a new beginning, Virgo. I think you are ready for your new beginning. How lovely. And I think that you will be brave, and I think that you will embrace it with a fool's energy, with naivety and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed energy. Lovely. You're not going to be afraid of the crocodile there, because that croc, it's an animated croc. It's your friend, man. It's a soft toy, just like the tiger. Something like that.
Cool.
Yep. My son's looking at me, and he looks like a child of the corn at the moment. He's walking around stealthily. And then you get the Four of Coins in your near future, and it looks like stability. Looks like, the Four of Coins can also be holding on to your treasures. But let's see what comes up now as we deepen this reading, with the clarifiers, Virgo. Oh, nice outcome. The Five of Swords. Game playing. I don't know how many people are getting this. Are you playing the games, Virgo? Or is someone playing games around you? Head games. I don't know how many signs got this head games thing. And they are self-defeating. They're like, okay, I'll show you. And in fact, the sword comes right back at you. Or it can be negative self-talk. But think about this head games that you play, or that are being played around you, Virgo. So you get the High Priestess with the Two of Pentacles, both cards about balance. And I feel like you are being guided to go within to find your balance, Virgo. Maybe you have been so busy in your head, you haven't been able to be still. And you get with the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So I think you're ready for your new beginning. You're ready to heal this heart now, Well, I'm also getting this moving from 2 to 1 for some. There's a movement from 2 to 3 to heal the pain. And then there's a movement from 2 to 1, like maybe making yourself the center of your focus. Making your heart healing the center of your focus, I think. With the Hanged Man, you get the Strength card and this card of Leo. So I feel maybe where there are ego games being played, you need to confront those, or you need to have a different perspective. There's this thing about ego, games being played, head games being played, and you get it with the Hanged Man. So you are needing to relook at maybe the way you behave in certain situations, or the way others behave, maybe cutting them some slack, or whatever the case might be. For it will be different for different people, but like you're getting the Hanged Man, which is guiding you to look, almost give up something, give up your freedom, give up your movement for a time, and allow the stillness so that you can confront something that you need to confront. And I think it's something within, it's about power and the way you might use and or abuse power, or the way others might use and abuse or abuse power around you. And then the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands. So there was this game playing, and maybe it was in something that you thought was stable, but that's in the past, that's in the near past. You're moving away from that. And then you get your card here with the King of Swords. Maybe it's time to come out of this hermiting. Maybe you've hermited, you haven't spoken your mind. Maybe it's time for you to speak your mind, Virgo. Talk up. Maybe your hermiting is being self-defeating now. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Like, you can't stay in the desert forever, right? You need to get your water. And maybe you are needing to find a different way of going within. Maybe your going within is not a complete withdrawal. And I know that's different for different Virgos. Some Virgos are more out there than in. But I think you are needing to do something where you've been holding it in. You're needing to speak it out. And you need to find, right now, maybe the Hermit works for you in other times, but right now, maybe you need the High Priestess kind of going within. And maybe it's not as lonely and alone as the Hermit. The Hermit's going within, because you do get with the High Priestess the 2, and I know it was about going from 2 to 1 and from 3 to 1 maybe, but it was also from 2 to 3. I don't know what that's 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's telling you to take things one step at a time. But there was a thought that I had. The 1 is about your focus on your healing, that's very important, but that your way of doing healing doesn't have to be so alone. That's what was trying to come out. With the 2 of Cups, you get the 8 of Swords. I feel like this love, maybe there is love around you, or the self-love and worth that you're focusing on is your freedom. It's unchaining you from these games and whatever's gone on before. And that's what your energy is. And then you in your near future again. Okay, so you have the energy of freeing yourself, and in your near future you have that freeing yourself from all these games. And I think it's to do with this High Priestess and how you harness the going within energy and the healing energy, which includes the speaking up for yourself, which includes the looking at power games and how you might or might not participate in those, Virgo. But you are a participant because it's happening, right? So we can't really look at other people's shit. We've got to look at ours. So with the 8 of Swords here in the near future, let me just think about this. So love is freeing you. That's what I feel. Love is freeing you. The way you look at love, the way you own love, the way you are love, even if it's just to yourself. And then with the 8 of Swords, so there's definitely this being untrapped. You're untrapping your mind around things that you believe are right and wrong. I think you are changing that mindset. You're also being willing to, so it's interesting, you are willing to see, or at least this is the message, the Hanged Man can feel trapped or not. This 8 of Swords is in your head. I feel like you're releasing yourself from being trapped, because you are taking this Hanged Man and saying, okay, I can't move forward or back, which is echoed in that Two of Wands, but I will use this as a time to learn something extremely valuable about this, about speaking up, and yeah, and about these game things. And then with the Six of Swords, you get the Knight of Wands. So look at that kitty cat, so cute. So there is this moving from a place of turbulence to a place of more stillness. But then you get the Knight of Wands. This is around you. It could be an energy around you that can be quite disruptive. But in this deck, I don't see that. I feel like it's a calm energy. And maybe you are moving to more calm waters because you're allowing yourself to be in a place of stasis, in a sense. Not stuck in your mind, but stuck in terms of, not even stuck, it's a place of, okay, stillness. And that's another example of how we can look at things from a different perspective. We can say I'm stuck, or we can say this is a chance for stillness. And you get Justice with the Fool. Wow. Like you are being encouraged to be open-hearted about your next steps and be brave in the next steps. And I think you'll know when to take them. I think you need to do this work, but I feel like you will be guided to take next steps. And they're related to something coming into balance. You will see the justice around you. Open yourself up to that, you know? Open yourself up to that. Oops. And then in your outcome you have the Four of Coins with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like creating stability maybe in a new way, but it feels like your wheel is up. Whatever's happened is working in your favor. It's almost divinely guided, and it's time for maybe for you to build something. Whatever's gone on, maybe you are being given the opportunity to rebuild something new, something solid, you know, the Four there. So it's a cycle of life. Let me get one more for your outcome, and then I'll get and it's related to you. No, I think that's it. So I think it's about you trusting the cycles. It's about being willing to look at different perspectives. It's about these mind game things, confronting those. But I feel like you are on your way to unshackling yourself from something quite significant in your mind talk, and in the way you see things. And now what I've done for everyone is draw from the Herbcrafter's tarot, and it just flew out, the Ace of Earth, and it's the Ace of Coins. So I feel like this stuckness, whatever, is just part of your cycle, and it's not even a stuckness, it's a hiatus, it's a state of where you can be still and see things from a different perspective, but it's leading to this new beginning, and it's promising to be stable, and it's also saying that this is part of your life cycle, like divinely guided. And with the Ace of Coins, with these, I just drew from the Herbcrafters for everyone, and I will share it's around herbs. These cards are very specific, so I don't use them in reading. So, but I'll share about the herbs in the description box below. Okay, Virgo, I hope this helps you. Please give me feedback. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.